In this video we explores 10 female weaknesses every man should understand from a Stoic perspective, not to exploit them, but to cultivate emotional control, self-awareness, and resilience in interactions with women. 1. Emotional volatility. Women are generally more emotionally driven than men. While this allows them to connect deeply with others, it can also lead to mood swings, impulsiveness, or irrational reactions, especially in stressful situations. Stoic response. A Stoic man does not react emotionally to a woman's outbursts. Instead, he remains calm, understanding that emotions are fleeting. When a woman tests his patience, he sees it as an opportunity to demonstrate self-control rather than an attack on his ego. Key principle. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. 2. Craving for validation. Many women seek external validation, whether through social media, compliments, or attention from others. This desire stems from societal expectations and evolutionary biology. Stoic response. A Stoic man does not compete for a woman's approval or feel insecure when she seeks validation elsewhere. He understands that true confidence comes from within, not from external praise or recognition. Key principle. If you are disturbed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it. Epictetus. 3. Indecisiveness. Women often struggle with making firm decisions, especially in high-pressure situations. This is due to their emotional complexity and tendency to consider multiple perspectives before acting. Stoic response. A Stoic man takes the lead in decision-making without seeking excessive approval. He offers clarity, direction, and logic, but never forces control. Key principle. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. Marcus Aurelius. 4. Sensitivity to criticism. Women, in general, take criticism more personally than men. Even constructive feedback can sometimes feel like an attack. Stoic response. A Stoic man communicates with wisdom and tact, knowing that truth must be delivered gently. He does not argue emotionally but instead offers insights when receptivity is high. Key principle. Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. Zeno of Citium. 5. Need for emotional connection over logic. Women prioritize emotional bonding over rational problem solving. While men often seek logical solutions, women desire understanding, validation, and connection before solutions. Stoic response. Instead of imposing logic during emotional moments, a Stoic man listens without judgment. He does not dismiss emotions as irrational, but recognizes them as part of human nature. Key principle. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. 6. Fear of abandonment. Women, due to evolutionary instincts, often have a deep-rooted fear of being left behind, whether emotionally, physically, or financially. Stoic response. A Stoic man does not weaponize a woman's fear or manipulate her insecurities. Instead, he remains reliable yet unattached, never making her the center of his existence. He values independence and expects the same. Key principle. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man. Seneca. 7. Attraction to power and stability. Women are naturally drawn to strength, competence, and leadership. They prefer men who command respect rather than seek approval. Stoic response. A Stoic man focuses on self-mastery, wisdom, and discipline rather than chasing validation. He understands that attraction is not about looks or wealth alone, but about inner strength and presence. Key principle. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Seneca. 8. Influenced by social conditioning. Women are more likely to be influenced by social norms, trends, and external opinions. This makes them susceptible to peer pressure, media narratives, and societal expectations. Stoic response. A Stoic man does not argue over changing social trends. Instead, he observes without being affected. He remains firm in his values, leading by example, not debate. Key principle. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. 9. Emotional testing, shit tests. Women often test men emotionally, sometimes unconsciously, to gauge strength, confidence, and resilience. They may create drama, provoke reactions, or challenge a man's boundaries. Stoic response. A Stoic man never reacts emotionally to these tests. He understands that women respect men who remain calm, composed, and in control. Instead of arguing, he laughs, deflects, or stands firm without over-explaining. Key principle: a wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not. Seneca. 10. Short-term thinking over long-term strategy. Women often focus on immediate emotions rather than long-term consequences. This is why they sometimes make impulsive decisions based on how they feel in the moment. Stoic response. A Stoic man operates on principles, not emotions. He makes decisions based on logic, not fleeting feelings, and does not allow temporary emotions, his or hers, to dictate long-term actions. Key principle: difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. A Stoic man does not criticize women for their weaknesses, nor does he resent them. Instead, he understands female nature without judgment. Remains emotionally in control. Leads with strength and wisdom. Does not seek validation or approval. Masters himself before seeking to master relationships. By embodying Stoic principles, a man commands respect, navigates relationships with clarity, and remains unshaken in the face of feminine emotions, tests, or challenges. The highest virtue of a Stoic man is control over himself, because when you master yourself, the world follows.